What's up YouTube, Dad from Zephyr Games, bringing you a lowdown talk on the free promos that you can see before you that come out in the Yugioh Legendary Dex 2. Now obviously it's this one that I am most excited to get to, so I'm going to breeze past these and then we'll get to Eternal Soul because it is amazing. So, put that to one side first, we'll burn straight through these. So these are coming out in secret in the Yugioh Legendary Dex 2. And these are probably better off in the Magician Girl build. So, Dark Burning Magic. Quick player spell. If you control monsters whose original names are Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, destroy all cards your opponent controls. Nice. Not excellent, but nice. Quick play. Nice. Dark Burning Attack. If you control a Dark Magician Girl, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. You can play these in a Dark Magician deck if you want to be adding in the rank 6 engine, but to be totally honest, for now, he's probably better off in the Dark Magician Girl build. Dark Magician Girl deck as well. But the most important card and the most exciting card that anyone that loves Dark Magician can possibly be about is Eternal Soul. This card is amazing. It's what the deck needs. It's not going to make the deck meta, it's not going to make them unbeatable, but it is sure as heck going to do a great deal for the deck. So, Eternal Soul, again, secret rare. The disappointing thing about this is you have to buy 3 Yugioh Legendary Dex 2 because this card replaces Call of the Haunted and pretty much anything else. So, all Dark Magician monsters in your monster zone are unaffected by your opponent's card effects. Yes! If this face-up card leaves the field, destroy all monsters you control. Damn. You can activate one of these effects. Special summon 1 Dark Magician from hand or graveyard. Yes! About time! Bring the guys back consistently because it's a continuous trap card. Add 1 Dark Magic Attack or 1,000 Knives from your deck to your hand. Man, that's okay. I highly doubt we'll see many 1,000 Knives because it targets and it only destroys 1 monster, but definitely Dark Magic Attack. Your opponent plays heavy back row, search that bad boy out, bang, off you go, clear the board and go. You can only use this effect of Eternal Soul once per turn. So, let's get to it. Eternal Soul. Straight away, you're putting 3 of these guys in for your free Call of the Haunted. No argument about that. That is exactly how it's going to go. It's secret rare. Highest rarity. Nice. It's going to look very nice in a high rarity Dark Magician deck. Downside. If it's destroyed, you lose all cards you control. All monsters you control. So, unless you play Black Illusion, Dark Illusion, whatever the actual card's name is, to protect your Dark Magicians, that is the gamble. The hopes are your opponent doesn't have an MST or a Twin Twister ready to go for it, but if they do, you know, what are you going to do? That's the downside of it. Imagine if it didn't have that clause, it'd be the most broken card near enough ever. And it certainly takes Dark Magicians to the next level. And it certainly helps them get a lot around, because obviously, you have one of these set, it lets you you get to obviously search out your Dark Magic Attack to blow up the field, blow up your back row, but then obviously during your opponent's turn you go activate, have Circle on board, bring Dark Magician back from grave, banish one of your opponent's cards, then you during your turn you go Eternal Soul again, and it's just constantly there. So unless your opponent top decks an MST or has the MST ready, you can go with Eternal Soul. It also means that when your Dark Magicians are attacking, so if you have a Bond Illusion on the field, when you declare an attack with your Dark Magician is going to be unaffected by your Mirror Forces and any other back row that kind of targets that area. It also means your Magicians of Dark Illusion, because they're considered Dark Magician on the field, will also be unaffected. So that means you've got 6 monster cards in your deck that will be unaffected by your opponent's card effects. And we all know now how much of a pain in the butt being unaffected by opponent's card effects can be. It doesn't change the fact that it won't get past Chaos Max and the bigger beat sticks on board. That's the big shame about it. Because it still leaves that open. However, it will allow you to kind of stall out until you do get into what you need. Now obviously the search of Dark Magic Attack means you might take out your MSTs and Twin Twisters. I would advise that you try and find a good combination between Twin Twisters, MSTs and Dark Magic Attacks. Because obviously Twin Twisters and MSTs are quick play spells, which then lets you activate Dark Illusion in your hand and special summon them out. So obviously the mix of 3 Eternal Souls, 3 Magician Navigates and 3 Dark Magical Circles is obviously the back row of Dark Magician and how they're going to work. This might also be, I'm not 100% sure, but it might be something else now to try with Ibon High, because obviously he activates spells and traps from your hand, so maybe it gives you a bit more protection during your turn, so it comes to your turn, or even during your opponent's turn, just to try and play one of these from hand. Not 100% sure how that will work, or if it will actually be that effective, but yeah, that's one way of going around it. So, like I said before, unfortunately, the decks come out the 6th of October in the UK for us. Probably everywhere in the TCG, actually. But I would recommend having 3 of these bad guys. They'd probably be like Dark Renewal. They'll probably be about £8 to £10 on their own. And I think the decks are coming out at around £20. So, I would definitely say picking them up. To having to drop £60 on them just to get 3 of these guys is a bit of a stretch for them. But then again, you don't know the other cards that are in the decks. I mean, there's a couple of nice Yugioh ones that have been released that support Yugioh and whatnot. But there's no guarantee that there's going to be anything to jaw dropping apart from Eternal Soul. I mean, obviously, if you play the Magician Guild deck as well, these would be quite nice to add into them. Sorry guys, I keep knocking the blooming camera. But apart from that, this is obviously the standout card. This is needed in your Dark Magician builds. It's an easy replace for your Call of the Hornets. You're not sitting there going, oh, what do I take in, what do I put out? It's simple. This Navigation, Dark Magician and Magical Circle that's it. They have to be in that deck to make it as competitive as can be. And I'm certainly looking forward to actually getting this card in the deck to play it for real. Because there's only so far that a game can take you with ratios and stuff like that. Anyway, that was my little rant discussion, however you would like to take it, about Eternal Soul, and then a little light touch on Dark Burning Attack and Dark Burning Magic. But yes, definitely, if you're a Dark Magician fan and you want to build the new decks, grab Eternal Soul. You're going to need it. It will take it to the next level. It won't take it to the meta level, but it will definitely take it to, I'm going to put up a bit more of a fight than my one-time Call of the Horned. And obviously to search out if your opponent has heavy back row. You can put Thousand Knives in if you would like, just to help you clear a monster's board. I mean, if Thousand Knives didn't target, then yeah, okay, I would definitely say this is going to help it. Because like I've said before, the biggest issue with Dark Magicians is trying to get past bigger beat sticks. As soon as your opponent hits 3k that can't be targeted, so Dark Destroyer, Chaos Match, stuff like that, they kind of stall out. You kind of have a bit of an issue with your Dark Magician deck going against them because, you know, they don't really have a monster that can attack directly or get around that. I mean, obviously your Chocolate Girl, if you play in that variant, helps you out a little bit, and your Mahad helps you out, but they're just small parts of the big cog. But yeah, let us know what you think of the free cards when they're released next week. And what your thoughts are and how excited you are, and where you think Eternal Soul can take the Dark Magician deck. And obviously, possibly, if you're going to play the Dark Burning Magic and your Dark Burning Attack in the actual full-on Dark Magician deck, let us know what you think about that. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. And as always, happy dueling. If you like that video, why don't you check out our other videos available. We have deck profiles, more openings, and of course, duels. Also, don't forget to click the most important button of all, that subscribe button, the big red one in the bottom left-hand corner. Thanks for watching, guys, and happy dueling.